that we just had our lunch.
Very rough.
Hello, Makati. Hello, world. This is Attorney Angel, and I'm your legal angel. Hi, my fellow angels. Sharing with you my audio recording last year on case briefing and case synthesis. You already know about case briefing, aka case digesting, or case briefs equals case digest. So what are case briefs and case digest? Just for your review, of course you know that these are necessary study aids in law school. It helps you encapsulate and analyze the mountainous mass of materials that you as law students must digest or must brief. And these case briefs or case digests represent the final product of the law student. You, after reading the case, rereading the case, taking it apart, putting them back together again. And of course, in addition to this, it is used as your personal tool for self-instruction and referencing. And you're already aware that its purpose is that it helps you acquire skills in case analysis and legal and logical reasoning. Of course, you also know that it contains a written summary of the basic components of a decision of the Supreme Court with respect to a given case. So, case briefing, case digesting, bottom line, it helps you understand the case, okay, and it aids your memory. Okay, so as to the elements or components of a case brief or case digests, there are different styles here. There are variations. Some they have just facts, issues, ruling. Some have facts, issues, ruling, then the ratio. Of course, in our class, we have the BC's FERF or the badge, caption, syllabus, facts, issue, ruling, and then the folio. Basically, it's a more dissected style of case briefing rather than the general style of case briefing. Okay, because in the general style, as I said, you have the facts, you have the parties, the title of the case, the facts, what happened factually and procedurally, and then the issues or what are in dispute in the case, the ruling or what is the applied rule by the Supreme Court, and of course the ratio or the reason for the ruling or the holding of the Supreme Court. So you can also consider some other elements like the dissenting opinion and other separate opinions by the Supreme Court justices. There may also be some commentary, and you may also consider the parties' arguments in the case. Okay, so because some of the professors, they dwell on this aside from the basic facts, issue, and ruling of the case. Okay, so what is important in case briefing or case digesting is that you're able to organize your thoughts, okay? And you're able to apply your analytical skills, your critical thinking skills, and your logical and legal reasoning. Now, as for case synthesis, the word synthesis is a term more related to science. So if you hear this, it's more particularly related to chemistry. But in our case, in our legal research or in our study of the law, applying to us, to synthesize means to combine a number of things to form a coherent whole. So when you say case synthesizing or synthesizing, simply synthesizing, it's combining various elements and then forming a whole by way of employing certain techniques. So in the legal sense, case synthesis is similar to synthesis of various sources of information. And it's not just summarizing, it goes beyond summarizing. You look into how everything fits together in a long line of cases, or in maybe even in several cases, 3 to 4 cases, how everything fits together. Then You combine, you put together ideas to arrive at an overall point with respect to these cases involved. You also look for similarities and points of differences where these ideas or the information in these cases overlap or where they diverge. So in terms of analyzing legal problems, synthesizing is the step between your research and your legal writing. So what you do is that, of course, as I have mentioned and as mentioned in the book of Rufus Rodriguez, which is the source of this material, it involves more than one case. So what you do is you read one case at a time with respect to a particular topic that is given, and then you case brief or you digest these cases, then you compile the case briefs or the case digest, and then you synthesize and analyze. Okay. So according to Rufus Rodriguez in his book Legal Research, it is rarely that you will encounter a legal problem with one case or precedent only. So there will be many relevant cases to a given legal problem. And in order to use these principles enunciated in these cases to resolve the legal problem at hand, you will need to relate these cases to each other and with each other, or in other words, you will need to synthesize them. So by synthesizing them, you will be able to understand the specific aspect of law and use the synthesis and apply it to analyze the legal problem. So that's just it for our audio recording for this asynchronous class. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you. Stay safe. Be kind and always remember to glorify God with a grateful heart. This is Attorney Angel, and I'm your legal angel.